This is the castle town of Alliahan, as you know. If you're planning on heading out on a hike, you could do worse than visit the picturesque village of Reeve to the northwest. We got a town to search through here first. Hang on. Interact. A Chimera Wing. You never have too many Chimera Wings, if you ask me. Being able to fly to places you've been before in the blink of an eye is so magical. In fact, it probably is magic. Back in the dark old days, you used to bump your head into the ceiling if you tried to use one indoors, but now you don't have to worry about any of that. It's modern comforts, eh? Yeah, if you tried to use the return spell or a Chimera Wing and you were inside of a building, you would just fly up in the air and hit your head on the ceiling and fall back down. And it'd be like, yeah, you can't do that here. It looks like you can use them inside of buildings now. So he sells the pot lid, the Wayfarer clothes, and the plain clothes here. Let's sell our extra stuff. Yeah, it was quite funny. I might keep it to where we play like that and don't use them to quick escape from dungeons, because that was like a big amount of experience you'd miss out on if you just like ditched out of a dungeon like that. The good old trying to use a bike in the house moment. I don't know where you are, but I know you can't use that there. You can't use that item yet. It's just Professor Oak, but it's the dude from Taken. The butterflies. I don't know if those do anything. We should go say hi to Mom before we leave. I think there's also things in the house we didn't find. Come back, my darling. So, did you see the king? And were you nice and polite like you promised? No. Thank goodness for that. I was petrified you'd trip over or say the wrong thing or... Well, it doesn't matter now. You have the king's permission to go off adventuring. You're officially a grown-up. Anyway, you must be ever so tired after all that excitement. Off to bed with you, sweetums. Okay. My darling, go now and off you do some adventuring. Okay. Any loot hiding in the house? Oh, there's a barrel. With another medicinal herb. Are these searchable pots? They are not. Let's go see what Grandpa has to say. Tega was hero material, you know. Your father was something special. And his father before him, eh? A lot to live up to, Specs. Don't let your grandfather down. Okay, Grandpa. $50. Thanks, Grandpa. Can we search those bags on the wall? No. Shoutouts to Grandpa for leaving $50 in that desk drawer that we could swipe. Hello, hello, hello. I'm your local guardsman on the beat, here to keep the streets free of trouble. You may set off on your quest, safe in the knowledge that your hometown is in good hands. Very good, Constable. Ever looked in a pot or barrel? You can find all sorts of stuff if you're lucky. Things people have thrown away, things they've put in there and forgotten about. Honestly, my mom's always telling me to tidy up, and meanwhile, grown-ups are just chucking their things in pots and barrels. Lucky them, they've got me to clean up their mess, at least. Time was Alliahan ruled over all the world. But then came the wars, and we lost so many of our young men. They say it was the fighting which led them to close the teleportal to the mainland. We don't talk about the war then, huh? Welcome to Raid, weary travelers. Will you be staying the night or perhaps stopping for a short rest? Either way, it's 8 gold coins for a room. We don't actually need to do that right now. What's upstairs? Any treasures? There's people to talk to. Seems the fellow in the room opposite tried to make himself a wrecking ball and met with a little accident. I was just enjoying some peace and quiet when suddenly an almighty bang came from his room. Judging how badly he's hurt, those things must be pretty dangerous. We got a leather hat. So this is why we're looking around before spending money, guys. That's because I know that there's loot to find in the town. We can save ourselves some coins. I know there's shit in here to track down. I only wanted to see what's on the other side of the ocean. Ow, it hurts. So he tried to make a bomb and blew his ass up. We found $6. Inside the spot. It's a medicinal herb. We're getting loaded on items we don't have to worry about. Ain't nothing in this room. That room is decoration only. We'll go to the weapons store and the item shop last. Next week's in the barrel. It's a phial of holy water. What does that do? Wards off weaker. I know it's a repel. Okay. That reminds me, I should check in on that old odd bloke I found in that well once. Some of my fellow guards mentioned they had been paying him visits from time to time, but I'd love to know what he's actually up to down there. On a nice sunny day like this, the whole idea of an archfiend destroying the world just seems impossible, doesn't it? Oh, we found the church. Alliahan sits upon a body of land surrounded entirely by the sea. On the other side of that, your landmass is larger than we island dwellers could ever imagine. Ah, if only I could catch a glimpse of those distant shores just once before I die. Oh, this is just another... Why is Beloved Hearse to be heard? Oh, this just checks your experience to the next level. Well, it looks like Hori levels up the fastest out of everybody on the team right now. Did anybody come with abilities, actually? It looks like only Spexia has learned anything. It is the only one that gets any spells, so we have a heal spell that we gained. Okay, so Andranos has abilities with tongue lashing. Gives an enemy a little lick, sometimes leaving them too stunned to move. Neat, okay. We can give him a licka. Oh, what's this? Flex examines the ground at her feet. It's an antidote. On secrets? So there are things we can find that are just on the ground then. I wonder what indicates ground items. Also, there's a different exit from the city. Was that what the butterflies were? Oh, we found another pot. Another medicinal herb. Let's find where those butterflies were again. Now I'm curious. Hmm. Is there anything this way? You ever heard of Kirk Buzzer? People call him a master thief, but he's nothing more than a burglar who steals from people's wardrobes and drawers. A nuisance is what he is, and his behavior sets a terrible example for the children. Not like you, though, our paragon of truth and justice. Have you seen that funny little island to the west of town? No. Walk a little way west of town, you'll spot it soon enough. What does he say if I say yes? Well, the building standing on is known as the Dreamer's Tower, and a strange, odd place it is, too. If you leave town and wait a while, eventually it'll get dark. When that happens, you want to be careful. The meaner monsters just love the nighttime. If you get scared, find an inn and wait it out till morning. I wonder what we can do in town at night. Let's take a look down the well. Oh, I like the little lantern you pull out when you're underground like this. That's really cool. That's a nice little detail. This must be the Metal Man's house. Welcome to Mini Metal Manor. You may not look it, but the boss here is a very important man. Get into his good books and you won't regret it. Many thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection of mini medals. If you find any, bring them to me and I'll make it maximally worth your while. You brought me some? Well, just stand there, hand them over. I need to count how many there are. Let's see now. It's 1 mini medal you brought me so far. Oh ho, many thanks, many thanks. Bring your total to 2 and you'll be the proud owner of a thorn whip. You can do that. You can do it. It's not many more. Alright, so we get 2 of them, we get the whip. So they definitely changed the amounts you need for that. Pinned to the side is a list of mini medal prizes. So 2 medals gets us a whip. 3 gets us a leather dress. We get a garter at 5. A little piece of lace is all it takes to let the wearer's vamp flourish. What does that mean? The edged boomerang. A silver platter. Oh wow, this goes all up to 110 for the exo toga. The blessed bikini. Superb swimwear that heals the wearer while they walk. Heaven knows why, but when I met the boss here, I got the strange feeling that he was a king, that I had to protect him. That's why I followed him down here, you see. It just feels like he's the king of that big, the kind of big shot the Archfiend or someone might want to bump off, you know? Well, we definitely need to be keeping out for mini medals. There's a lot of cool shit to get from those. I want the blessed bikini. Oh, they'll climb the ladder animation's pretty funny. Alright, let's stop at the item shop, or the weapon shop, so we can see what upgraded equipment we can get for everybody. You're Ortega's daughter, aren't you? The hero? Your father was a great man, a truly great man. Thank you. Welcome, if you're after weapons and armor, you've come to the right place. What can I do for you? So we got copper swords, bronze knives, oaken clubs. Oh, they sell leather shields and leather armor here. So Andranos can't equip a copper sword, but Spexy and Hori can. Alright, let's sell our extra stuff then. Oh yeah, we have all those extra seeds we should use. Give those to whoever can use them. Since we have them, of course, there's no reason not to. Alright, so let's see. Who needs these? I need these the most. Oh my god. I got a 2. Okay, we got horrid double digits. Seed of defense. Who needs these the most? Oh god, me again. Why am I the weakest one on the team? Can we just give everybody one of these because everybody's pretty healthy? These just give a flat +5 to everyone, so. We have 3 seeds of magic increases. So let's increase Continuum. How's it going? Everybody else is really low MP, but I have really high MP. We're gearing everybody up. We got our team put together so far. Alright, we can get rid of the holy water. We don't need these. We can probably sell some of these. So we're gonna need a good chunk of gold. We're gonna need a good chunk of gold. Alright, we're heading out. To the overworld. Making sense of maps. If you feel a bit lost, press Y to take a look at your map. It'll show your current location, give you a good idea of your surroundings too. Oh, okay. Plus sign shows objectives. Gather information and Reeve. Okay. You can hide the icons too. Oh, if you don't want the icons on the thing. I'd rather have the icons up. Dude, the soundtrack to this game is incredible. What is this? Oh, you can just find a bunch of items on the ground. What's the seed of stamina? A nifty nut that permanently increases stamina by a little. I don't know what stamina... Oh, stamina would be the health stat. Let's give that to me. We got 1 whole stamina. We gotta go looking around for items for sure. A cypress stick. 2 vials of holy water. So we can collect items off the ground that we can toss. There's the tower we gotta get to eventually. Uh-oh. A group of enemies. Oh, they only have attacks. Yep, the slimes are here. Okay, so I think the least important thing then is gonna be... Because you guys can't see the health at all. I think moving me up by the top left corner would be the best spot to put me then. So let's put me over here. And then we need the trackers, got to get moved over there. Let's put that over here. That way I'm not covering anything important. I love them. The music is incredible in this already. Let's deal with the bunnicorn first. Hori, you help me attack the bunnicorn. I want to try out this tongue lashing. Look at the fucking club the priest has. Oh, the bunnicorn's super dead. Oh, we're fucking shit up. I love the animation of this. This is fucking awesome. Okay, so that's just a stun then. Okay. And then it died anyway, so it didn't matter. He holds off on doing anything for now and stands back. Oh, I critically hit that one, so we're good. Hori, what are you doing? Just decided you're not engaging this time? 5 XP and 4 gold. Oh, we're gonna have to do a good bit of grinding, it looks like. Yeah, that's the crux of the Jester. Or I guess, what'd they call it? The Troubadour or something? Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, we're in trouble now. We got Stark Ravens and Slimes. I'm gonna take care of the Stark Ravens first. 3 damage. I don't know how I feel about the Monster Wrangler yet. It's definitely gonna be a wait and see class if we're gonna keep that one. See, Hori, when you can actually swing, you do a shitload of damage. What is nice too about this one, in contrast to when we play Dragon Warrior Monsters, when we select something to attack, if that enemy group dies, oh, it tells you if their health is getting low. That's pretty cool. So you can see that the Stark Raven's health is pretty low for Stark Raven C. That's pretty neat. But I like when the group dies, that means that your characters will pick a different thing to beat up. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Monster Wrangler right now. I think it's a neat idea. I don't know how I feel about the clash yet. We definitely have to get them leveled up to see what other abilities we'll get that are monster attacks that we'll have access to. Right now we just have the lick that's a stun, so we have something to do with it. When you actually swing horror, you do big damage. Horror, you're level 2. Your luck went up to 26. Holy crap. I hit, or no, I didn't hit, my paladin hit level 2. Or priest. Okay. Spexia learned poof. 2? Yep, level 2? What does that spell do? Oh, that they renamed Expel. That can make a group of enemies disappear, so you can force a group of enemies out of a fight. Yeah, the 19 to 26 on luck is pretty big. Like I said, there's a big like risk reward of taking the Jester. It does make things a little harder, but like I said, it becomes really worth it later on. I love the transition of all the colors for the way that's as the day-night cycle moves is really nice. Oh, we should have tried poof. I don't think you get EXP if you poof things away, but I do want to see what it looks like. I'm loving this, by the way. This is one of my favorite games of all time, so it's a given, but they did a phenomenal job with this. Alright, let's everybody defend, as I want to see what poof does. Oh, that's what that spell effect looks like. She just domain expansions and they cease to exist. Yeah, you don't get experience if you do that though. That's the big drawback, is you don't get EXP when that happens. I want to get Nightfall to pass so we can go and see Alliahan at night. I love the warp in the combat. And it just stops the whole sound. I like that. Those Stark Ravens are healthy. Stark Raven A is assessing the situation. Assess this. Hori says assess this. Oh, that's a dead bunny. The Bunnicorn is super dead. Gaunt, how's it going? Welcome in. We're playing the remaster of probably my all-time favorite video game. And it's fucking amazing so far. You're just in time. You saw Hori Cake? I hit level 2. My luck is 9. Oh, I learned Frizz. We have our first spell. See, Andrano's at level 2. Okay. A healthy lad. You like Dragon Quest, but no... Yeah, Dragon Quest 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. If not my favorite. I put so many hours into this on the Game Boy Color. Funny enough, with it being like my favorite game, I've never finished it. Alright, we got Nightfall. Let's go see Alliahan at night. Dude, the nighttime song is so good. Oh, you hold the lantern out at night too, even. I'm gonna have to track down the soundtrack for this game. Well, now, we are played, aren't we? But you're still in one piece, that's the main thing. Go on, inside with you. Okay, Mom. I like how Mom's still standing outside waiting for you to come home. They didn't take that out in this game. It's Mom. Is Grandpa in bed? Hey, Grandpa's sleeping. This is Ortega's son. Why did you have to go and sob? Grandpa's having sad dreams about Dad. Unfortunate. Don't worry, Grandpa. We're gonna avenge Dad. We're gonna kill the Demon Lord. Or I guess they're called the Archfiend now, but they used to be called the Demon Lord. Yeah, this has been really good so far. Highly, highly recommend if you haven't played Dragon Quest before. This is like that starts the entire storyline. Because they did the first game, the second game, and then Dragon Quest 3 is the prequel to the entire like storyline of how Dragon Quest plays through. It's what tells the story of the Luminary and why there is the eternal battle between the Luminary and the Demon Lord. Or the Demon Lords, that is. If you're shop for the day, why don't you get some sleep and come back and see me tomorrow? Ooh. Yeah, highly recommend. This one's definitely worth playing. This is a phenomenal remaster. This is he said he's supposed to be the guard from over here. He must wander the whole path then. I love all the like sound effects and stuff in the background too. Can we go into this guy's house? No, we can't. We can sneak into this guy's house. We couldn't go in here during the day. Don't mind me. Just, you know, I'm your loot inspector. Friendly neighborhood hero. A file of magic water. How many pots have I smashed? You just search the pots in this one. You don't actually smash them in this game. What are you after at this time of night, hmm? Should you be out this late? Won't your poor mother be worried sick? Probably. Nighttime's all scary and dark. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hey, I should go to sleep, shouldn't I? Then when I wake up, it'll be morning. Clever me. Yeah, what's nice is when you're looking... We can go get the whip. What's really nice is when you're done, when you've inspected something, it stays searched so that if you're like, oh, I missed something, you'll know if you missed something because it'll still have the little interact button next to it. There's a lot of really good quality of life in this one. Sleeping is just teleporting to tomorrow. Exactly. Let's go see the metal man. Yeah, the amount of stuff in this, that on top of it looking fucking amazing. We've only played it for like an hour and a half, and the game's just so good already. I'm very pogged up. It's a quick 30-hour game though, guys. Don't worry. We'll finish it by like the end of the week. Mini, thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection of mini medals. Oh, you brought me some medals, have you? I'll hand them over. I'll count how many there are. That's 2 mini medals. This and Star Ocean 2, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, there's the Star Ocean 2 that I'm excited to play, because I never played Star Ocean, so I was like, let's check that out. I can't wait to be sick for a week. You're right, that's right, Aniv. Wait a mini moment, you hit the 2 mini medal milestone. Ho ho, this calls for a reward. Here you go, a thorn whip. Just what you've always wanted, I bet. Yeah, for the Japanese throwback RPGs. Apparently we also get to play Dragon Quest 1 and 2, Gaunt, because they're doing the other 2 games in this style as well. You're told up to 3 and to be the proud owner of a leather dress. You can do it. It's not many more. If we find 1 more medal, we get a leather dress equipment. That'll be pretty cool. Can we give the Thorn Whip to Andranos? We can. Oh, that's a significant upgrade as well from the Cypress Stick. So if you're wondering what our party members are, Gone. In this game, you completely you pick your party members in this. And in the first Dragon Quest game, that was like the first like major RPG like this. That game, you just played as one character. You just played as the hero. It was either, if you played the English version, it was the hero Loto. If you played the Japanese version, it was the hero Erdrick. In the second game, you play as Erdrick's descendant. And then you have 2 other party members that join you, which are 2 other descendants of Erdrick. So those are pre-designed party members. This game is what started you create your own party members to follow you, and they weren't preset characters. But they're technically optional. If you want real hard mode for the game, you follow in your father's footsteps and don't heed the king's advice, and you just don't take party members. The game will be significantly harder if you do that. This game also has 3 different difficulty settings. We're playing on normal mode, but there's the easy mode where I just want to play the story and makes battles kind of trivial. And then there's also yeah, so there's Draki Quest, which is for those who want to breeze through the battles and savor the story. You switch to this difficulty if you find the goings got too tough. The setting we're going to play on, which is Dragon Quest, for those who want a fair challenge, because I want to just play the game normally. And then there's, I guess if you want to play Barb mode, they put Barb mode in the game. You'll face stronger enemies, you'll earn less experience points, and you'll get less gold coins out of winning battles as well. So there's also Draconian Quest if you want to play Barb. And if you really want to play Barb, you can play Draconian Quest without party members, and then just hate everything forever. So they also have that option, which I think is kind of neat that there's difficulty settings. I honestly find Dragon Quest typically pretty difficult on its own, and more than enough of a challenge. If you think you need a harder game to play, then you do you. Yeah, and then skip all the dialogue and not know what you're doing, because you probably also turned off the quest objective markers, which it lets you turn off the quest objective markers, which I really like. Because I like actually finding out what to do next based on the dialogue. Yeah, it's really quite nice. They've got a very like solid setup for this. It's really good. Let's head to Reeve, our next town, since we know our next town is over the coast here. Yeah, like I like the partner models. You get to pick like what they look like from like 4 different features for each class type. which I think is really fucking cool, because that wasn't a thing before either. Is that a sign? I love the fireflies. I just love how the game looks. The game just looks so fucking good. Reeve and Promontory Passage. Okay. Like, I guess if you ever played Octopath, this is probably like, oh, this is just what things look like. But, I never played Octopath, so for me, this is all new to me. So Andranos doesn't get to pick, if there's only one grouping of monsters, he doesn't get to pick an actual moveset anymore, because he's got that whip. So he's going to hit all four of them. I want to see what that looks like. Herbie just shuts everything out around her and hunkers down to defend herself. Hori took no damage. The attack missed completely. Octopath is generally more zoomed in. There's an option to zoom the camera in a little bit. Oh, holy shit. Our monster tamer does some damage now. Hori's now level 3. Luck from 26 to 32. We got 3 Dazzle Me Knots, 2 medicinal herbs, a Seed of Strength. So the party we have right now, we have my character was the hero character. We can't change. I don't think we can change our class. And then we have Hori. Hori is our Jester or Troubadour, whatever they call them now. I'm just going to keep calling it the Jester. We took the Jester because later in the game we do get to change classes of our partners. And the Jester is the only class in the game that can turn into the Sage class. So, but the problem is the Jester tends to pick kind of its own thing to do whatever it wants to do sometimes. So they're kind of hard to take. The original like hard mode comp for this game on the Game Boy Color was to take 3 Jesters, which makes the early game really difficult, but then you get to the point where you can class change them, and then you have 3 Sages on your team, which can use all the different magic in the game. So it can become really, really good later on. We took the new class. This is a new feature to the game is the Monster Tamer, which uses monster abilities. That didn't exist in the previous versions of the game, so I wanted to see how it worked. So we have that. That's named after my Death Knight and WoW, because no one was here to pick out names. So you guys missed out. You guys got to be here. You want to be party members in the game, you got to be here. And then we have my the Cleric, which is our healer, and that's named after my Paladin, because we're going to probably turn her into like a warrior or something cool. But yeah, you get to pick the voice for the character, and you get to pick like their hair color and like what style they are. Yeah, the Monster Tamer is typically its own set of games, so having the Monster Wrangler as a playable class on this is kind of cool. Head family dinner? I get it. There'll be more opportunities for stuff later. Well, we already know that Andranos can just rip through all the slime, so we'll just have him rip through them all. To follow suit with my Death Knight in WoW, I did give the Death Knight a male voice. Well, they just killed all 6 of them with one attack, because the whip is really good. I really like the other item type is the boomerang. And the boomerang can hit every enemy that's out. It doesn't pick based on like a grouping of them. But an oaken club. Found a pot lid. That's pretty nice. We're gonna probably just get leather shields for everybody though. There's like a desert over here. I wonder if they added like anything new to like the overworld in this on this island. A set of training togs, a leather hat, and a copper sword. Dude, we just fucking hit bank. I don't know what a leather tog is though. Let's give Hori a leather hat. Oh, there's the training togs. The freedom of movement afforded by this outfit makes it a favorite with martial artists everywhere. It's a little bit better than your Wayfarer's clothes, so let's give you that. Because then we can give... Yeah, because you don't have a Wayfarer's clothes, so let's upgrade your stuff. This is currently in Hori's possession. Do you want to give them to Andranos and have her equip them instead? Yes. Okay, perfect. Then we have the elevating shoes. These are from the like pre-order bonus. We're not going to use them though because it makes it so it's easier to level up. I don't want to out-level the game. We'll save this for later on when we need to re-level everybody when we change classes and stuff. Yeah, it gives like 50 luck, so I was like, let's not use that. I don't want to make the game easy. So we'll have Andranos kill all the slimes. Oh, I didn't change out the club for the sword because we got the sword for the cleric. I forgot we got the sword. Spexia can have a new weapon. There will be opportunities too to snipe a party spot because since the two other characters are named after my Death Knight and Paladin, we can always where you can change classes, you can also change character names. So there's other opportunities to join the team still. Just got to make sure you're here. The game will only be easy when we defeat it by good planning. Exactly. Spexia hit level 3. Yeah, we'll be playing a ton of this, so... We got Dazzle. I think I remember what that one does. That should be the... Makes it so it's harder for enemies to hit you. Envelops a group of enemies in illusions. Yeah, it's the... Makes it so that they're harder to swing at you. Not the flashiest of swords by any means, but it gets the job done. I like all the little flavor text on all the items now too is really cool. All right, let's take a look at the hillsides here. This is all the new like terrain and everything. Because there's like, see the sparkly things? Oh, you can't, because I think that's probably behind my camera because I moved out of the corner. Dude, look at the fucking terrain in the battle scenes. So Dragon Quest III was the first one that had these. Like they made the battle terrain areas like this. Like the Game Boy Color ones for all three of the games were when they started doing the like terrain and the combat area. But it was really only Dragon Quest I that had that. Now they have like the whole actual arena that comes up. This is pretty cool. Being betrayed by the Pro Controller right now. We are very strong already. Holy shit. Hori with the crit for 24. Three antidotal herbs, a seed of magic, and another dazzle me not. What do these do? Cures a single ally of their bedazzlement. Ah, okay. Who needs the strength the most? Probably my character. This gives more MP. We know eventually Hori's going to need all this MP, so let's keep giving Hori some more of these seeds. Oh, we can't walk up that. The Ravens. It's the 1993 Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, I think the Stark Ravens used to be called Mad Ravens once upon a time. I don't know why. But we made Andrano so strong. He's so good right now. What's our money situation looking like? 162 gold? I wonder if that's something. We can't get up there. I wonder if Hori actually can learn any spells or abilities before we get to Sage with her. It should be able to tell us. Looks like Hori does eventually get some abilities. There are abilities we can unlock. What is that? An ant nibbler. Oops, I think I hit the wrong one. That's okay. Andranos ended up killing both of the Stark Ravens anyway. 6 damage. Oh no. Okay, we got him. I thought we were gonna hit him hard, and I didn't realize it was gonna be so tanky. Well, so far Hori only acted out that one time. We've gotten very lucky that Hori's not sitting here like dicking around and fights now. Hori's level 4. On a bonfire. You got a Chimera Wing, some strong medicine, 2 seeds of luck. Oh, let's give me some luck here. My luck is really low. Hori's is really high. Got enemies. Spectre reaches level 3. That's a respectable level up. Well, we can heal now. That's really good. Zendranos get a level 3. Nothing. Nothing new. Secret spots. The world map is full of secret areas just waiting for someone to discover them. Chat, we found a secret. These spots often look a little bit different to their surroundings, so keep an eye out for them on your travels. Stumble upon such a spot and you might find a stash of items or gold coins. If you're lucky, you might find something altogether more special than either of those. Oh, there's a dude here. Curses, I must have lost my sack somewhere when I was descending the mountains to the east. I thought things were bad enough when I managed to leave my clothes in that cave to the south. My mind's not what it was once, and neither's my wardrobe. Oh, you can hold X for the dialogue to go faster. Open the treasure chest. It's a divine dagger. Oh shit, what's that do? Made from purest silver, this lightweight dagger won't let you down in a fight. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's give that to our cleric. So we found a secret spot. That's pretty cool. I didn't know there was gonna be secret things like that. Does it get marked on the map? I don't think they get marked on the map. So we'll just keep an eye out for things that look a little different than the surrounding terrain. So that's the town of Reeve. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, it's got like a little intro sequence. That's cool, the first time you come in. How to heal. Resting a while or staying at the inn staying the night at the inn will fully restore your HP or MP. If you find yourself the worse for wear after a bruising battle, head to the nearest inn to relax. That said, staying at an inn is definitely not a cure for death. You'll need to pay a church or a nun a visit if you have someone in need of resurrection. It's no good, it won't budge. $210 gold for moving the rock around. Blimey, what that kind of strength? You'll go far in this world. Okay, so we know we can push big rocks like that now. Okay, that's neat. I know it can be easy to panic if you're unlucky enough to get poisoned by a monster, but as long as you've got an antidotal herb to hand, you'll be right as rain in no time. It's also worth remembering that being poisoned doesn't make a jot of difference whilst you're fighting. Just wait to cure yourself till you've taken care of your foes, I say. Regardless, make a point of always having antidotal herbs on hand you'll be fine. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize there's a town map too. Well, that's good to know. There's interior maps, not just the world map. That was not in the Game Boy version. The Game Boy version only had the world map, and the world map had... So the world map showed you the whole world map, and it would slowly uncover the map as you walked over it. And if there was a point of interest, it was a flashing white square on the map. It was really small. Phial of holy water. There's definitely things we gotta get rid of, for sure. Confession. I would like to save my game, please. I intend to continue on my journey.